the 7th of May at the Vossakvann community garden in Ranheim, just outside of Trondheim, and I'm standing in front of the world garden, Verdenshagen, which is a 12-metre diameter circle, where I've planted some 160 perennial vegetables geographically, with the central point representing the North Pole and the Arctic regions of the world. So let's just have a wander. We're standing in the European part of the world garden. In front of me is garden Angelica, Voss Angelica, a particular variety with filled stems, which has seeded itself quite dramatically here. You can see all these seedlings, which I'll be digging up and sharing with members of the Norwegian seed saver organisation Kvann. There are two varieties of stingless nettle here. We have the ostrich fern, the fertile fronds, which stand in the winter, and the green edible fronds appearing in the centre here. If we move further towards the middle, we come to one of my favourite onions, the Norrland Onion, which is a hybrid which was found in gardens in northern Sweden and one garden in northern Norway. It's a hybrid of Allium, angulosum and nutans. And next to it is a victory onion from the stands in the Lofoten Islands in Norway, where it's gone wild. Another one over here. What else? We have Rumex patientia with a patient's dock, hagesyre in Norwegian. We have German tarragon, which is going a bit crazy here. Bistort. We have Cirsium erioforum, nice thistle. This is golden hops. The young fronds just appearing here. We have the cabbage thistle, Cirsium oleraceum. We have lovage. We have St. Janswin, or Johannesløk in Norwegian. Allium cornutum hybrid, grown for summer shallots. We have Phytuma, or the spiked rampion, coming here. These young edible shoots are delicious. We have Herblitzia tamnoides, which is finally growing here, having changed the soil from the soil which is present here, which is fairly clay, to the same soil that I have at home where it thrives, and it's now doing better. This is a Russian sorrel, and behind it we have Allium stipitatum, Persian shallots, and behind that again we have Vietz's onion, the hybrid Allium scamensa, fistulosum, Welsh onion, and Skem River onion. Okay, and let's move through the garden, and here we have the alpine regions with roseroot in full flower on the top. We have one of the rooftop onions from the Gudbrandsdal Valley, and beyond it is another chives that was found in the Dovre area of Norway at close to 1,000 metres. It got wild in the grass over there. With alpine rock cress in full flower, Arabis alpina. Then moving over here, we're now in the Japanese Far East part of the garden. Here we have numerous hemerocallis or daylily species. The hostas are only just about showing now after some really good weather. It's rather early for hosta. And then we have Ligularia fisheri, gomchui of Korea, an important vegetable there, with big leaves that are used for wrapping food, for wraps. In the understory here we have Mitsuba, the purple-leaved variety, which has gone a bit sowed itself around here. It's one of the udos just coming here, Aurelia cordata. Yeah, quite a few things haven't appeared yet. This is another Ligularia fisheri from this one, a wild accession from the Himalaya, next to a Siberian chives, broadleaf chives, Allium senescens. Okay, if we just walk through the Japanese garden, we'll see on the edge we have burdock, very important vegetable in the Far East. This is Artemisia lapa, one of the Japanese varieties. And oh yeah, nice. Over here we have one of my favourite dandelions, Taraxacum pseudo-roseum, the pink-flowered dandelion of the Far East. Beautiful. Let's just walk around towards North America now. Passing, there's one of the hemerocallis, which is just coming into flower, so these flower buds will soon be harvestable. This is Hemerocallis middendorfii, one of the early flowering species. Others will not flower until later on in the year, August or even September. Yeah, we don't just have vegetables. This is the perennial rye, mountaineer hybrid between a common rye and a wild species, Cicale montanum. Oh, this is Allium douglasii, Douglas's onion from California, just coming out. We have so this pathway separates the Far East from North America, so literally the Pacific. And then we have one of the dwarf varieties of Allium cernium, nodding onion. This one comes from one of my heroes, Alan Capula from Oregon, who sadly died last winter. We have Artemisias from the west coast. We have more larger forms of Allium cernium, nodding onion. We have false Solomon seal. A little damp feature to show off Seri, Oenantha javanica, and also Wapato sagittaria. Latifolia will appear here in due course. And this here is California nettle, which climbs up to almost 3 meters in the summer. And this is a yellow-leaved agastache, anise hyssop. What else can I show you? Oh, these are various species of hydrophyllum or Indian salad. This is Hydrophyllum tenuipes from the Pacific side of North America, and further along here, passing one of the Catawissa walking onions, from North America. And we have Hydrophyllum virginianum, Virginia waterleaf, or Indian salad, delicious spring salad crop. We have Tradescantia just appearing over there, and then we have quite a big stand here of Rudbeckia laciniata, which is what I like to call Cherokee greens, being one of the favourite vegetables of the Cherokee people, particularly on the east coast. And then finally we're back in Europe. Sea kale just about managed the winter in this rather clayey soil, and yeah, that's about it. That's the World Garden. That's Varesvenner Community Garden in Trondheim.